Hey guys, here's an update on what I've been doing and what I've accomplished. So let's go. So I actually had a lot of great plans and a lot of great expectations of what I was going to accomplish my first week back. But those expectations were a little lofty because I didn't know everything that I had to deal with. I'm still working with my mom, trying to get financing done for the home rehab, and getting the rehab started on Monday. But there's a lot more to just walking into the bank because of the situation. So anyway, that to be said, I'm actually probably going to be talking more about the expectations of planning on the next Coffee with Phil. But I just wanted to show you what I actually was able to achieve. Wasn't able to spend a whole lot of time in my business, which is really frustrating to me. But I did have a few obstacles that came up when I got into the attic. I forgot there was rat poisoning up there that the previous owner had set, those little tiny boxes with rat poisoning. So I've got to get that cleaned up, and I've got to contact the poison control to find out how to dispose of it. I have the masks and stuff, everything I need to do it. So instead of waiting on that, I went ahead and moved everything into the Florida room and not into the attic. So I can move that up in the attic later. But here, let me show you. I was able to set up my office. It's still a mess, got a lot more work to do, but I had to set it up so I could use it because I wasn't able to ship, I wasn't able to list. So it's still a mess, it's still a work in progress. I did clean up my desk so that I can work. Again, work in progress. And set up my camera again so I can start getting on doing more videos at the desktop and getting on some of the live casts when I'm ready to start listing. So let's go on up. Okay, so this has actually gotten worse because I'm trying to move things around that old slide puzzle thing. This is actually not changed. So here's the biggest thing that I did was I was able to set up my photo studio. Again, still a work in progress. I need to get this stuff listed and out of here, but I do have a working space so I can actually take care of business. And I guess while we're at it, let me show you how I have my photo studio set up. So I've got my table, and I have a couple of umbrella lights, which take up a lot of space, but realistically, since I got my brand new Christmas present, which is a ring light that I can light up the front of my items, it actually works well in this space. So I've got a light clamp to the ceiling with an umbrella, two umbrella stand, and a light box. I've got one of these paper roll-up things put on the back, and that white sheet in the back actually came from some signage that I got from my previous employer that they were throwing away for an event. That's what I had been using. So I just kept that up there because I actually got the wrong size paper. It doesn't go all the way across, but you know what? This will actually work just fine. So that's where I take pictures of my big stuff. I also have a light box, which I take pictures of overhead stuff and pictures of, things that I can fit in there. It's just a lot easier to work with. I can put the camera above it. I can put this down. I've got a tripod set up, so all I have to do is just clamp my camera to that. And I actually, when I started setting back up my area, I had some stainage on the paper, so I had to cut that off. So I thought, let me try to see if I can put that in the light box, because this is a great light box. It's really big, but the only drawback is it's got this reflective silver stuff that really throws my lighting off, and because even with diffused light, it still is really harsh. And also it shows up in the pictures. So that's a work in progress. I'm going to probably get some double-edged tape on that in the back so it takes care of that seam. And then I'll just cut off another piece of paper and stick it over there. So it's all set up. And of course I got my laptop right there that I take the pictures on and download it. I've got it tethered to my camera. Now this isn't the optimal situation for eBay. If you're new and you're looking for equipment and things like that, this is a very expensive setup. It's not at all necessary. So I also have a rod that I put up the top there. If you see that, that is for, I've got a sheet of this, I guess that's sheer material that I put in front there. So if I take pictures of reflective items, I can just stick the camera through that, and it keeps the reflections of me in my underwear. Not that I actually take pictures in my underwear, but you never know. I can take pictures in my underwear if I want to. So anyway, that's what I've done so far. I've got, next week is going to be full of making other decisions and trying to schedule my time with the proper expectations of what I can actually do, which is a tweaking process. And I'll talk more about that in Coffee with Phil. You know, I don't feel frustrated. I don't feel disappointed about what I've accomplished. It's just a process. And as I'm going into it, I learn new things that I need to do in it. So anyway, that's about it. Just a short video to catch you up. If you like this video, please subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the ringy dingy thing so you're notified next time I make a video, and share this with your friends. And as always, no matter what tune life plays you, always find your groove. Thanks for checking me out, and I will see you later.